America, my brother hit me with something very provocative. Something that I know Kwame Brown is very much against. You know what I'm saying? He railed against motherfuckers using the bus term and all that kind of shit. He went hard at Steven Jackson and who the yellow boy with Steven Jackson,
Mike Barnes.
Matt Barnes.
Mm-hmm.
Went hard at them and everything like that, and went hard at Stephen A. Smith and all that kind of stuff. Cool, I get it. In the grand scheme of things, if your ass make it to the NBA and your ass got a guaranteed contract just to chase after a basketball while you running in your shorts, your ass is not a fucking bust in life. You hit a lick. You
Sure
hit a
did.
lick. We get that. Okay.
Sure
As
did.
hard working ass motherfuckers, we get that. Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
hit a lick.
Yep.
We talking about in the context amongst your peers, the
Yep.
other motherfuckers who've been blessed enough to be the average NBA player, what 6'7", 6'8", somewhere up in there. They basketball reference says to
Yeah.
be blessed by God to have this height. So you got the height, been blessed to have the athleticism, been blessed to have the skill, and to have a chance to put it all together. You matriculate through school and nothing bad happens. You get the grades, whatever, and boom, you make it. Take a lot to make it.
Yep.
So compared to all those motherfuckers, I'm saying is it time to call bust on Zion Williamson. America, this man was the number one pick. This man had his own camera in the NCAA tournament when he was
Okay.
starring at Duke.
Yep.
He had one camera that was following him around. You could go to a particular station to watch the Zion cam. If NIL was in place when that motherfucker was at Duke,
Ooh.
in that 1 year, he probably would have cleared 100 million. Maybe I'm being hyperbolic, but he would have done numbers.
At least 40.
He would have done stupid numbers.
At least 40.
But
At least
now
40, man.
he's been hampered by injury after injury. We got some publications saying he's near 300 pounds. Some publications saying his weight has exceeded 300 pounds. Woo! So till you pose the question, so you should answer it. Do you think it's time to call bust on Zion Williamson?
This is year 3. We're in year 3, right?
Damn. Yeah.
It should be
Think
year.
so.
This is year 3. Yeah, it's year 3 because first year he missed. He played like the
He
back.
came in with Ja Morant, right?
Yeah. Remember the preseason he was banged up. We was wondering who we rolling with, Zion or Ja. I think I chose Ja. And we was like, okay, first half of the year,
You want to throw that out there, don't you?
you know, I
You
just
want to throw that out there.
slide that in. You know, it's just like a folded check when you want to give somebody a deal, you fold the check and you just slide to them like. That's how I did that one.
Right.
But I think this is year 3 because he was an all-star second year, correct? Year 2 he was an all-star. So I think it is a little bit. I think it is time. I ain't gonna say no little bit. I think it is time to call bust right now. I don't know what Zion's commitment is. That's the thing I question the most. What is his commitment to the organization to do his due diligence to say that I'm going to work out? I'm gonna do my best to get my weight in check, be ready. And okay, if Zion is at 265, 270, 275, and he looks like he's in tip-top shape because again, his body build, he's been genetically gifted. Let's just put it like that. Okay. You look at the stories, I think his mom was a track person, a track lady, track star. dad was a football player, something like that. He's been genetically gifted, been given a lot of great genetics. But there's a lot of questions out there about, okay, him skipping rehab and going to sleep during film sessions and stuff like that. That's starting to bubble out of New Orleans, where, we look back at the situation with Anthony Davis and we go, okay, well, is it the organization or is it the player?
Mhm.
I have to question what is Zion Williamson okay with getting a lot of money as fast as he got? And if he did, I hope he's managing it well,
Mhm.
because this might be the end of it. Zion best bet might be to pull a Marbury and go somewhere and be an international star.
Mhm.
Go to Australia or something. They lit down there when they play ball. But I think it's time to call Buzz, because I haven't seen the commitment to the craft. I mean, that's just where I'm at. I know New Orleans is not the sexiest market, but I think teams will respect your professionalism more if you were down there and you were doing everything you could do to get back on the court. Now, teammates have come out, one in particular, Jackson Hayes, has come out and said, basically, ignore them, ignore the haters, man. We know you trying to work and get yourself back. We
Mhm.
know you want to play. We know you're passionate about being with us, but you just ain't there.
Mhm.
But then you got people saying you either weigh somewhere between 270 and 317. So
What?
what it is,
317.
that's what they put out. You weigh 317 on one little site you look up, and you got another site say you 280, one site say, I mean, so what's your commitment? That's my question to Zion Williamson. What's your commitment? I would love to hear Zion just speak about his situation and just be honest with people and say, this is what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with my knee. That's my issue. Or I mean, my knee hasn't really been where I wanted to be. I'm working every day to get back. You say that, you've calmed the talks for the next 3 months,
Mhm.
because everybody's going, well, Zion's working. He's trying to get back. He wants to play. He wants to be a part of. But we don't know. Ain't nobody put a camera in front of Zion to even ask him the question.
Mhm.
So that's my thing is, I think his PR department is doing him a bad job, because they not getting out in front and saying, hey, Zion, go on, tell these folks, like, 6 to 8 weeks. Just say 6 to 8 weeks. That's like the common number when you talk about injuries, like not medium injuries, not critically bad, but just medium type injuries where it's gonna take a little while to get back, but you'll be back. 6 to 8 weeks. Just something. Give the people something.
This is what I'm gonna say on the team. I think Zion needs an OG. He needs him a Udonis Haslam. He needs a Andre Iguodala.
Okay.
He needs what Charles Barkley had. Charles Barkley said that when he came into the league, I want to say he said Moses Malone told him that he was a fat ass, that he needed to get his ass in shape. And that made Charles lose, I think, 20, 30 pounds or something like that.
Okay.
So I'm looking at this roster. Excuse me. Looking at this roster from 84, 85, 76ers. Chuck had some OGs, dog, including Mo Cheeks,
Mo
Maurice
cheeks.
Cheeks,
Mo cheeks, yeah.
well respected still to this day in this league.
Mo cheeks.
Dr. J and the aforementioned Moses Malone.
Right.
Grab your attention with those names.
Yeah.
Zion on this current roster, I don't see an OG, dog. I don't see nobody that can come up to this boy and just check him and say, "You're a fat ass. Lose the weight, otherwise your career is gonna be wrecked." The Pelicans got to sign an OG, dog.
I don't
Oh,
know if
well,
that's gonna work.
you don't think so? Think he?
I don't know if that's gonna
Okay,
work.
why not? Why not? Why not?
Because I don't know if Zion really is gonna humble himself enough to hear what's being said to him. And not looking at it not from a standpoint of it being a negative hit against him, but
Mhm.
basically look in the mirror and go, look in the mirror, look at your t-shirt, or just take your shirt off and go, I'm not ready to ball. Or recognize that, okay, when we go through these drills, suicides, sideline to sideline, agility drills, whatever, you ain't there. You not ready. You not ready to switch picks or make that closeout block on the defensive end, or you're not ready to even really give 25 minutes a night to the league. You're not ready to play even 25 minutes in the game. Best he could do is 15 because his body ain't there. And maybe Zion just needs to go like, maybe he needs to call up TB. Maybe he need to call up the TB12 brand.
See there. But you don't think it's an OG in the league right now
Nah.
that them boys can pull over there a respected guy who might be past his prime, but he got that cachet that like, hey, young blood, you that shit, but you need to do A, B, C, and D now. Otherwise, you're gonna be fucked up.
See, the thing about it, like, it would be great. I just don't know of that guy because I think the game has really gone to the point where these young guys are they're the faces. And I don't know. I think it has to do with the team and their culture. So
Well,
like,
you know now UD. That's why he get his check now.
but I think that's in Miami. I think when you go look at Miami, their culture is different because in Miami, it's, hey man, as you done as has. And when that man look over at you and he say, hey man, you bull jiving, you ain't doing what you supposed to do, whatever the case may be, it's already known and established throughout the league because teams know about other teams. So people know what works. Like, okay, like if there's an opportunity for me to sign with Miami, but I know I couldn't fit in that culture. Some people might pass. It takes a certain person to really fit in that culture. You got to really be like, I know I can fit here because they're gonna push me and they're gonna get the best out of me. I don't know if Udonis. I mean, I don't know if Zion would really want to hear what Udonis talking about because Udonis gonna give it to him real.
That's what he.
I don't know if there's
That's what
any.
he need right
But
now.
has there been anybody, let's just say from his high school days and college days, that looked at him and went, "Hey man, you good right now. You got it popping, but what you gonna do at the next level?"
He was in
Because
shape at Duke. He was in shape at Duke.
was he in shape at Duke because he knew he had to do it to be number one because he knew he wasn't gonna be there long?
I don't know, but he was in shape. I'm just
Do
saying, man. I don't know if he maybe he respected Coach K. You know, Coach K got this cachet.
he'll tell him.
But
He will tell him.
somebody that had the same conversation with him that Moses Malone had with Chuck Barkley. Yeah, you're a fat ass. Need to get your ass in shape.
But you know, you can't talk to these kids like that now.
Shit. Chris Paul talked to him like that.
And that's
Jimmy
why Blake left.
Jimmy Butler talked to him like that.
That's why a lot of people can't play for Jimmy. That's why he had to go to Miami. They accept that there.
They better tighten up.
It's okay.
Better tighten up. The Suns, number 2 in the West right now. They made a believer out of me. I said if AD wasn't hurt, they would have lost in the first round, but they said, motherfucker, we gonna show you. And with CP3 leadership,
They tough, man.
that shit working. Jimmy leadership, hey, they made the finals too. With that kind of leadership. The New Orleans Pelicans, if they want to keep this marquee player, and see him be about someone, just stop giving away free money. That's what they're giving away right now is free money.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get free money.
Well, he's on a rookie contract,
but he's still getting okay. But still, it's free money.
But now they
got it. They got it, of course. But shit.
Well,
and he got the commercial with he got the commercial with Jason Tatum and
you talking the Gatorade commercial?
Thought they were like Mountain Dew or something. But they playing a video. They playing like a video game and they getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, he should never got. He looked big on that commercial. I even told my wife that we were sitting looking at it. I said, "Look at Zion. Man, they had 2 or 3 sandwiches."
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Nah, he looked big on that commercial. They didn't even try to like CGI it or anything and tone it down. They let that man be big on the commercial.
He been to this the beignet stand down there.
Hey, look, I know it's tough down there in New Orleans because it's heavy whipping cream, it's gravies and
some dope ass catfish down there, boy.
It's some good food down there, and I get it. And South Carolina, they got their cuisine as well.
He been going back to that house, ain't he?
But
he on that same shit Eddie Lacy was on, ain't he? Don't get me started.
You got yourself started. I didn't bring up Eddie Lacy. You brought him.
This what happened. This what happened. When you said South Carolina, you made me think about him going home and eating. And see, that's what Eddie Lacy said got him in trouble.
He was.
When he left Alabama, he said he would go back to the crib and stuff when he with the Packers, and he'd go home and he just smash. He just smash. And that joker went from a Pro Bowler to oh my God.
That was a rough era.
Zion, man. Zion, if he don't get together, he just gonna have to go ahead and just switch over to the NFL, man, and be a left tackle, be a tight end. 6'6", 317. He gotta be a left tackle.
He could be that.
Him. Right here.
He gonna be he right there with it. I just don't want to see this. I really want this kid to play because it helps the league.
And he was amazing when he was out there.
Yes. But we don't deserve to get that 30, 40 games a year. You know what I'm saying? Like the tools and the gifts this kid has, he's got it. But I think it's time to just call bust right now, man. I really do. I'm not holding out hope. I want to be wrong on this one. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I want to be wrong on this one, but I just don't see it from a physical standpoint. His body, because we've talked about it. We've talked about the type of force he puts on his body. We've talked about the kind of torque, the kind of just, man, the dude when he comes off of them 2 legs, man, it's like, comes down.
It's going that high in the air, bro.
God.
And then you bringing all that down. That's
a lot, man. That's stressful.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And so
from knees, his foot right now that's bothering, right? I think it's the foot.
Yeah, I think so.
It's rough, dog.
Meanwhile, my pig's doing all right. I know he's been missing a few games, but my pig's
he want to slide that up in there.
Just
Ja looking nice. Shout out to Ja Morant. But America, y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think. Is it time to call bust on Zion Williamson? Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.